Thank you, Madam Chairman. I'm pleased to begin consideration of H.R. 8998, the fiscal year 2025 Department of Interior, Environment, and Related Agencies Appropriation Act. First, I want to commend Chairman Cole for his leadership of the Appropriations Committee and for his continued support of the Interior Bill. I'd also like to thank Ranking Member Pingree for her partnership, as well as Ranking Member DeLauro of the full committee and the subcommittee members for their work on this bill. H.R. 8998 provides $38.48 billion in new non-defense discretionary spending, which is $72 million below fiscal year 2024 level and a $4.4 billion below the President's budget request. The bill also rescinds $55 million provided to the Presidio Trust through the Inflation Reduction Act. Cutting funding is never easy, but with the national debt nearly $35 trillion and inflation at an unacceptable level, we had to make tough choices in this bill to rein in unnecessary discretionary spending. This legislation prioritizes critical needs and addresses specific interests and concerns brought to our attention through more than 8,800 member requests. H.R. 8998 fully funds the Payment in Lieu of Taxes program, estimated at $600 million, which includes over $330 million to permanently address federal wildland firefighter pay and capacity. The permanent pay fix included in this bill would improve firefighter recruitment and retention and provide financial certainty to the men and women, our communities, protect our communities from catastrophic wildfires. And I will say that last Wednesday, I was up at what's called a bench fire in Idaho. And I talked to the firefighters and the fire incident commanders up there and spent a day with them. And I can tell you they do tremendous work at great risk to themselves. This is something that has to be done. It also signals our commitment to upholding federal government's trust and treaty responsibilities, providing $2.81 billion for the Bureau of Indian Affairs, a 14.5% increase, and $1.47 billion for the Bureau of Indian Education, a 7.5% increase. This includes robust funding for the law enforcement programs, including an additional $13.5 million for the Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women Initiative. The bill also provides over $8.5 billion for the Indian Health Service and fully funds current services for key health care programs and covers the increased contract support cost estimated resulting from the recent Supreme Court decision. To address these priorities while right-sizing the agencies under our jurisdiction, the bill reduces funding for most other accounts in the bill. For example, the EPA is cut by 20% below the enacted level, with reductions targeted at operating programs and regulatory activities. The bill still includes community funding projects for clean and drinking water infrastructure projects in 285 members' districts. The requested amount greatly exceeded the funds available for projects, but we did our best to provide some funding for all eligible projects, given the impact these dollars will have on communities across the country. In terms of policy, the bill takes critical steps to reduce regulatory burdens imposed by the EPA and promote domestic energy production. Such efforts include halting heavy-handed, job-killing EPA regulations, limiting the abuse of the Endangered Species Act and ensuring continued access to our public lands, expanding access to hard rock and critical minerals, and requiring oil and gas lease sales and limiting fees on producers. These policies will help boost our national security, reduce energy costs, and create American jobs. Madam Chairman, this bill permanently fixes wildland firefighter pay, helps manage our public lands wisely, upholds our commitments to Indian country, and restores the fiscal responsibility necessary to get our country back on track. I urge its adoption, and I reserve the balance of my time.